Hey guys, so it is time to open my November 2020 Stitch Fix. So, as we dive on in, for those of you who aren't aware of what Stitch Fix is, it is a monthly curated clothing subscription service. So basically, you fill out a style quiz, you input your measurements, and you get paired up with a stylist who will send you 5 items every single month, and you try them on, you decide whether or not you like them. If you don't like them, no big deal, because you just send them back with the prepaid envelope that they also send you. So this is kind of fun to do, in my opinion. Anyways, there's also something called Style Pass. Basically, that you pay $50 for the entire year, and instead of getting 1 box per month, you get unlimited boxes, as many as you want, within reason. They do have some parameters for the entire year. And again, you only pay for what you keep. So as we dive on in, I was kind of naughty, negligent, forgetful. I'm not entirely sure what the correct word would be for this situation. Basically, every month your stylist asks, what are you looking for? You know, do I have anything, that I need to look for a special occasion? Or like, for example, I went on a road trip recently and, I wanted something nice and warm for the road trip or something comfy. And I was like, surprise me with what you recommend. I didn't do anything. I completely forgot to fill out the little box that says what I'm looking for this month, which, to be fair, I don't really need anything. But obviously I didn't want to cancel my Stitch Fix because I do enjoy opening and seeing the surprises that I get every month. So this month is a complete surprise as to what I got. Normally they send you like an email, or the app reminds you like, hey, let your stylist know what you want for this month. But either I didn't get those emails or I didn't see them or something. It's been busy. But anyways, enough excuses. Let's look at what's inside. Well, that's... So the envelope containing the note from my stylist. Oh, okay. Looks like some things shifted during shipping. So this envelope normally contains the invoice, which I don't like to look at now. I like to wait until the end to look at that because I like to decide for myself what I think items are worth. And then obviously I have to look at that to see what they think they're worth and see if they correspond. But basically I don't want the price that they put on it to influence whether or not I'm going to keep it off the top of it, just because, yeah, I like to not be influenced by outside opinions. And then here is the card that shows everything you're getting in the box, as well as a note from your stylist. So let's go ahead and read what she says. Hey Amanda, I'm excited to work with you on your 13th fix. That's right, I haven't even done Stitch Fix for a year, and I already have had 13 fixes. I am on Style Pass, by the way. I'm sending you some adorable fall items that I hope you will love. For one outfit, try on the navy skinny pants with the fun striped sweater. I also thought you would love the mustard cardigan or the dark green blouse for versatile items for the season. Finally, enjoy the pants with the burgundy suede moto jacket. I asked for a moto jacket like last winter. I wanted one last winter, and at the time they didn't have any in stock. So this is really exciting to me that they remembered, like 10 fixes later probably, that I wanted a moto jacket, and now they're able to deliver. Anyways, this jacket is so stylish for the chilly season ahead of us. As always, please leave feedback for each item so I can send pieces that you will just love. Are there any other cuts, colors, styles, or items you would like to see for the season in your fix? Let me know. I'm also excited to tell you more about our new shop feature on our app and website. If you see something you love, you can have it shipped directly to you. All the best, Holly. That shop feature is dangerous. I've looked at it, and I very purposely don't look at it because it makes me want to buy all the things. So thanks for letting me know, Holly, but respectfully, no, I cannot afford it. And Holly, I think I've had her for a few fixes now. I've been very wishy-washy on Stylist, and I like her. I think I remember. That sounds right. I think we like Holly. Anyways, let's look at what she sent me. Oh, there's also another thing that says explore your very own shop. And it's basically just telling you about the shop feature that Holly just discussed with us. Here's the prepaid mailer to send back anything you don't want. And then let's look at our bundle finally. And it's thick. It's falling apart. I don't know what's going on here. So the top item is what looks to be like a color block, either sweater or cardigan, and it looks like a sweater. And you know, for a really long time, I didn't understand the color block trend, but I think I get it now. This does feel cozy, but maybe just a tad bit on the thin side. So if this were like real winter and not like the Texas winter, I'd probably layer this with something. But for Texas winter, this is probably perfectly suitable. The next thing I'm seeing is a nice mustard color, I think, cardigan. And I am loving that detail down the back. And then does it end in a bow or does it just, oh, okay. So it's not one of those things where, you know, it doesn't end in a bow. It's just completely, perfectly encapsulated into the cardigan. So you don't have to worry about like when you wash your robes and you can't find the little ties that go with it. You don't have to worry about that, hopefully. But I am loving this color. I've mentioned to Stitch Fix that I love maroon and gold as school colors. I've always thought I just look good in them as well. I'm excited about this. It's cute. The next item I am seeing, these must be the pants, which I believe she said were a navy blue, which it took me a while to get there, but I see how they're navy blue. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about these yet, but we'll try them on. We'll give them an honest chance. I think in the video they come up navy blue, but they might also come off as black, so it's a little hard to tell. But they are indeed a navy blue. I don't know how I feel about them. I don't know. They almost feel businessy, like formal, and I don't work an office job, so we'll see. And then lastly, here is the moto jacket, and it's in a maroon color, which they also know that I like. And look at that zipper detail. It is beautiful. The pockets are also zippers. It's kind of like a suede velvety type of material. Oh, I'm excited about this. Okay, let's go try everything on. Okay, so here is the moto jacket. These are not the pants that came in this fix. These are pants that came in a very old fix. And then this top, actually, I think came from my very first fix. I decided this jacket didn't really go with anything she sent in the box. So I just decided to go ahead and put it over what I was already currently wearing. So, yes. Okay. Do you like it? Sophie gives a grade on it. I don't really know what that translates to. But I'm also just looking at the box and realized there's another item in the box I never opened up that fell out of the, what's it called? I can't think of what it's called. The group of items they sent. I just realized there's another item in the box. So let's go get that out. Maybe Sophie was trying to tell us about this. Apparently I can't count to 5. So perhaps this top is the top she has or was suggesting that I wear underneath this moto jacket. It is a dark green top. It almost comes off a little blue in the video, and it looks like it is just a simple V-neck. It is pretty sheer, so I'm definitely gonna have to put some sort of cami underneath it or some sort of layering piece. It does look like it has a 3/4 sleeve. So anyways, now we're gonna go talk about the moto jacket. Whoopsie doodle. Anyways, so I love the color. I've already stated that. If this were actually zipped up all the way, it's pretty snug. I'll just show you what that looks like here in a minute. So it's pretty snug if I were to do it like this. If it were to actually, you know, try to keep me warm, this might be an issue. I might actually try to size up on this jacket because it's also pretty tight in the shoulders. But if I haven't unzipped, so it's like 3/4 unzipped, and these little metal doodads kind of act as weights to keep this open, because typically this is how you wear moto jackets. It actually fits just fine, still a little tight in the shoulders. So I can't decide if this fits perfectly or if I just need to size up for the shoulders. Either way, I love this jacket. It's definitely gonna be a function of price. I've been wanting a moto jacket for literally ever. So now we're gonna try on some other things. So I'm pairing the cardigan with the surprise top that, you know, I showcased earlier, even though I don't really think they go together well. So while I like the X detail on the back of the cardigan, I just don't think this cardigan is super flattering. Love the color, it's pretty cozy. It's just, it's not, you know, it's not flattering. It's not quite what I'm looking for in a cardigan. Plus I do have several other very cute cardigans that Stitch Fix has sent me, so it's not exactly something I need. So the cardigan is probably going back. But now we can talk about this top that they also sent me. So it is a 3/4 sleeve with a button detail right there, nothing too fancy, and it's just a very simple V-neck. I am wearing this with a black camisole underneath just because it is very, very, very thin. But this is a very elegant, classy, kind of timeless look. This is something I feel like you could either wear to the office or you could even wear to like a Christmas party because it is the right color for that. I couldn't decide whether I liked it more tucked in just loosely like this, or you can even, you know, maybe you ate too much for Thanksgiving dinner and you want to let loose a little bit. I also think this looks very cute untucked as well. So this is pretty versatile is what, you know, I'm getting at. I do like this top, but I can already tell you because of the cardigan, it's not going to be a 5 for 5. And so far, if it comes down to it, the motor jacket is winning over this if it comes down to how many things I can keep. Let's try on the rest of this box. So this is the sweater. It's very cozy, it's very comfy. It's pretty warm actually for how thin it is, and I kind of like that the sleeves are longer and that you're able to kind of like do this with your hands. I've always enjoyed doing that, especially, you know, in the middle of winter when you've been sitting too long, your hands get cold and you're like breathing into them. I like this function of the sweater, probably not intentional, but I'm liking it. I do like the color block on this. It's pretty cute. This might be a keeper, honestly. I did pair it with the pants that Holly sent. So I will go ahead and show off at least the upper half before I pan down to the bottom. It might be a little see because I do have that black cami underneath because this is a little thinner and I wasn't sure whether or not anything would show through underneath because of how thin it is. But this is roughly where the pants start. You can kind of see the little, you know, buckle thingamajig here. I do have some issues with these pants. One, no real pockets. Well, at least not on the front. There are real pockets on the back, but no real front pockets. And they are pretty high up rise. So like my belly button is right about where the little clasp sits. The second thing is she called them pants. They're really more like leggings. I'm not mad at it, but this is just the truth of it. So I'll go ahead and do a little spin to show off that part, and then I'll pan down in just a second to show the rest of the legs. Disregard that box. So I'm having a couple issues with these pants. One of them is length. So I do have short legs, so these almost fit perfectly, but they're just a little too long, and no matter how much I pull down at the bottom of the leg or pull up at the waist, it's like cinchy. There's all the extra material kind of gathers around the knees, which I can't tell how much you can see on camera or not, but we're having some layering nonsense going on at the knees. The second thing is, I think it's just, we're having some areas in the crotch region, if you will, with them. I can't tell if they're too tight, because like, well, if they're too tight, your next responses will just size up. But I'm worried if I size up, then they'll be too loose and I won't be able to wear them without a belt. It's this weird line. They're very stretchy, but anyways, I'm not in love with the pants. I'm pretty sure these are going back. That being said, let's look at our invoice. Okay, let's look at this invoice. So the cardigan, the mustard cardigan, was $46. It was a nice cardigan, don't get me wrong. Not sure if I feel like the price point matches the piece, but what can I say? I am not a clothing designer. The next item on this is the pants that I was wearing. They are the Jody Pont skinny pant. Those are $44, so that is on the cheaper end for Stitch Fix pants. If you guys are aware, Stitch Fix pants tend to be a little bit on the pricier side. So I do appreciate that that was a little bit more budget friendly if I were to decide to keep them. But I'm pretty sure at this point, those are getting returned. The next item is the dark green blouse that I was wearing, the surprise blouse, if you will. That is also $44. I do really like that blouse, so very real potential that I'm keeping it. The sweater that I'm wearing, it's saying it's in the color camel. I guess this looks a little bit like a camel, but all the camels I know are a little lighter than this, but I'll go with it. Anyways, that is also $44. And then the moto jacket, which is the high budget item here, is $58. So I asked Mike how much he thought the sweater or the moto jacket was. We both kind of did our own guessing game. He thought it was $80. So it's at the budget price of only $58, right? Anyways, I'm gonna have to figure out how much I like some of these items. All of the items added together makes it for a subtotal of $236. If you do keep all 5 items, you do get a 25% discount of $59. So if I were to keep all 5 items, it'd be a grand total of $177. And then, let's see, I have a $20 credit for some reason, but it doesn't say why. I do know Stitch Fix was doing a special lately if you used the shop, if you looked in your shop feature, which I very purposely did not look in my shop because I didn't need to buy anything. So I'm guessing that's just it because I recently looked on my app and no one had used my code that I could tell it. But either way, I do have a $20 credit that I was not anticipating. And then free shipping. So technically, if I were to keep all 5 items with my $20 credit, the order subtotal is $157. Now, with that being said, we already discussed this is not a 5 for 5. I'll have to do some math, and I'm gonna have to think about some things for a little bit, but if you are curious in knowing what I ended up keeping, just comment down below and I'll tell you. Or possibly editing me will end up telling you right here. I don't know. We'll see if I figured it out by the time I finish editing this video. If you enjoyed watching this Stitch Fix video, there is one thing you can do to help me out with more Stitch Fixes is use my referral code. It is in the description box below. I get $20 and you get $20 off your first Stitch Fix. If not, don't worry, there's something else you can do to help me out, and that's by following the YouTube algorithms nonsense by liking this video or commenting or subscribing and sharing and whatnot. Anyways, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching and stay safe out there.